Yes, sir. In the last class, we have learned the symbols used in the flowcharts, and we have seen the definition of a flowcharts, properties of flowcharts, difference between algorithms and flowcharts. Okay. Now we will see some simple problems using flowcharts. So here the first question is there. Already we have drawn algorithm for this simple interest, right? We have solved by using your algorithms. Let us see what is the question. Draw the flowchart for the following. Calculate simple interest. So to calculate the simple interest, we have to write the algorithms and flowchart. You should aware what is the question is asking in the question paper. Okay. So if it is a flowchart, you just draw this flowchart. If it is algorithm, you just write the algorithm only. Now you are using start. So what is this symbol called? Yes, anybody? It is a start and stop, right? So rounded rectangle, right? Which one? It is a oval, right? This oval is rounded rectangle. I can treat it as a rounded rectangle. Okay. So this rounded rectangle or oval is used for start or stop procedure. In start, afterwards it gives the next line of a flow. What is the next line of a flow? We have to read the values. We have to input the values. So for this we are using parallelogram. This is a parallelogram, right? Yes. So parallelogram is used for reading your inputs. So what is the input I am reading? I am reading the inputs of principal amount, time and rate of interest. Okay. So you have to read these values. You have to input these values. After inputting that, then what you are doing? You are processing. Rectangle indicates process. So what is the process I am doing? I is equal to P into T into R by 100. I am calculating. So here always rectangle indicates the process. This processes the simple interest formula. Okay, what is the formula of a simple interest? P into T into R by 100. Whatever the process has done, it will be stored in the result in the form of I. The value will be stored in the I. Next, the data flows we have to display. To display, we are using the parallelogram, right? This parallelogram we are using, and we are displaying which value we are displaying? I value. Got it? Whatever the values you have supplied for the P, T, R by 100, it will be processed and the result will be stored in your I. Now you are displaying. After the processing, what you are doing? You are displaying. So the arrow indicates a step by step, step by step, step by step. Okay. So after this process, we have to execute this process. After this process, we have to execute this process. In this process, we have to execute this process. Okay. After displaying that, we have to end our process, right? We have to end our flowchart. Got it? Yes. So let me check once again. What is this symbol? Oval or rounded rectangle. This is for start and stop. And this symbol is a parallelogram. According to your simple interest, we have to input the values for P, T and R. And next you are calculating that by using rectangles notation. Rectangle notation gives calculation of P into T into R by 100, right? So that will be stored in I, and this parallelogram is used for displaying that result, and finally it ends. Got it? Yes. Now we will move to the next problem. What is the next problem? Let us see. Simple problem using flowcharts. Draw the flowchart for the following to find the largest of three numbers. So to find the largest of three numbers, we have to develop this concept, right? Here the oval symbol or rounded rectangle. Here it is. You are reading. It is a parallelogram. Please observe here. Don't take it as a rectangle. Don't take it as a rectangle. It is a parallelogram. Okay. Clear? It is oval symbol. In the oval symbol, you are first starting. So to find the largest of three numbers, we have to input three numbers. So your read indicates we are input three numbers. What are the numbers we are inputting? A value, B value and C value. So afterwards we have to check that decision statement. Then we are using the symbol rhombus or diamond. This is a diamond symbol. This is for decision making, right? So first I am checking if A is greater than B. If the condition is true, then if it is yes, one more condition I have to check with A with C, right? If A greater than C, if it is yes, it has to print. Here you just observe here, we are taken this this parallelogram. It is appearing like a parallelogram, right? Got it? Clear? Yes. So here also same thing, but it has taken as a rounded shape, but it is not a rectangle. Here not a process is having. Why the process is not having? Because we have to process the data by using some decisions. Okay, let us check. If a greater than b, yes. If a greater than c, yes, then it should be print a. Afterwards it will come to the end of the program. Otherwise, if a greater than c is false, then it will go to the no statement and it will print the biggest number is, largest number is c, and once it will comes to the end. For example, when I am taking the decision of a greater than b is false and it comes to the no statement, and it once again check if b greater than c. If a greater than b means false, means b is greater than a, then b has to compare with c, right? If b greater than c, if b greater than c, if it is s, then what we have to do? It has to print b. If it is no, then which statement has to print? Is observe here. Here it is a mistake. Got it? So then this line has to come here. Okay, where to come? If it is no, this line has to move. Yes, please make a corrections. Okay, if it is no, it has to print c. Okay, not a good write up. So let me take eraser. Eraser, erase all ink sides. Yes, let me draw once again. So it is not there, it has to come here and it has to print c. Got it? When if b is greater than c is false, then it will print c, not as a b. If it is yes only, it will print. Okay, so this is the right. Okay, we just choose it. Let me explain once again. You are having you are starting your flowchart. After flowchart, you have to read three values. You are reading a, b, c value. If a greater than b, it will come here. A greater than c, it will go there and print a. If it is a greater than c is false, it will comes to the print c. Afterwards it will comes to the end, right? For example, if a greater than b is false, then it will check one more condition, one more decision, b greater than c. If it is yes, it will print b. If it is no, then it will print c. So here we have to make a little correction. Okay, afterwards finally it will end. Likewise, you can execute these flowcharts for addition of two numbers, sorry, three numbers. Okay, and next, simple problems. Now we want to draw a flowchart for the find factorial numbers. To find the factorial numbers, we have to draw a flowchart. Already we have taken this, right? So if I click here, where it will go? Let me check. It's coming here. Okay, no problem. The same figure is displaying. Okay, I'm coming to our PPT only. Yes, let me start. First, as we know, what is the factorial value? 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, right? This is our factorial number. To do this factorial number, already we have learned algorithm for your algorithms. Now we want to write, we want to draw flowchart. Okay, so now let us take start. We are taking the vowel for start, and next you are reading the value of n. So now you are reading the value of n. Okay, now what you are doing? You are reading the value of n. Now I am reading the value of n as 5. This is a parallelogram, right? Now you are processing. What you are processing? You are processing I value as 1 and fact value as a 1. And before that, you are checking one decision, right? So what is the condition you are checking? Is I less than or equal to n, 1 less than or equal to n. What is the n value? 5. 1 less than or equal to 5. Whether condition is true? Yes, true. If it is true, I value should be increment Please observe here, I value should be increment, I becomes 1 plus 1 2, here it will come. Now what is the fact value? 1 into 2 2. Afterwards where the control is going? The control is going here. Now what is the new value of I? 2. 2 less than or equal to 5, condition true. Once again it will come here, it will come as a 3, and once it will come here, and we are processing, right? This is a processing, you are processing only. Okay, got it? Yes. What you are processing already, it consists of a 2 into 3 6, where you are storing 6 in fact, and next it will come here. Now what is the new value of I? 3. You are checking the decision, 3 less than or equal to 5, condition true. If the condition is true, once again it will enter 3 plus 1 4, and you are processing 4, and you are processing 6 into 4, 6 4s are 24, right? So you are storing the fact, and once again it will come here, and it will come 5 less than or equal to 5, condition true. Once again it will enter 5 plus 1 6. Okay, 6. Now here comes, now actually here it we missed, right? Yes, it is. This statement should be present here. Afterwards this statement. Okay, this statement should be present here, and I value should be present here. At that time you will came to know, when 1 into 1 2, 1 into 2 3, 3 into 2 4, 4 into 3 2 into 3 4, 2 into 3 into 4 5, 2 into 3 into 4 into 5, right? So in this also a little correction is there. First we have to process this fact, and next initialization. Okay, don't get confused. This should become here, and this should be go there. Okay, when it goes there, now the new value become 120. Now the I becomes a 6 less than or equal to 5, false. Now I am printing the fact. In the fact it consists of 120. How? 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. After printing that fact, it will comes for the stopping of the process, stopping of your flowchart, right? Here see, I don't say every the flowchart is right. Here we are having little bit mistakes, you have to rectify it. Okay, you have to make a corrections. Got it? Yes, let me make here also we are having mistakes, right? Let me modify this. Should not be here. Take option, test is not there, right? It is always better to do right. After this, where the controller is to supposed to go, controller is to supposed to go here. This is the right. Okay, now it is correct. In this program, please observe here, I am providing the same PDF in your group, WhatsApp group. While writing your notes, make a rectification of these corrections. Okay, yes. Now, so here also same thing, this should become first and this should become next. Okay, don't get confused. This should be first, writing here it is a first happening. Take ballpoint pen, this is first. And this is next. Okay, don't get confused. We have to do the corrections, right? If you did this, then fine. While writing in your notes, After this you just draw this one, afterwards this one. Okay, yes. Now let me see another program. What is another program we have done in our algorithms? It is in your algorithms we have done that. What we have done in algorithms, we have done that prime numbers, right? Now we will see the uh, prime numbers flowchart. Okay, first I'm starting. After starting, then what I'm doing, I'm starting the process. After starting the I'm starting my flowchart, and now I'm inputting. It is a process, right? It is for the process. You are initializing. What value you are initializing? I value as a 2 and p value as a 2. Hence it is treated as a process. Got it? Next, you are inputting your number. G number stands for you are inputting a number. Now I am inputting number 9. Whether 9 is prime or not? No, 9 is not a prime. Why? Because 9 is divisible by 3. It is a prime factor, right? The number should not have a prime factor. What is a prime number? The number which is divisible by 1 and itself. It must be divisible by 1 and itself only. Now let us see here. First I'm checking that condition, right? Decision. Based on the decision only it will run. What I'm checking in the number 9 percentile I. What is I value 2? 9 percentile 2 equal to 0. False, right? If it is a false, it will be I value is incrementing, and if the I value is incremented, once again it will come here, right? It is checking one more decision. I less than G number. I'm checking. So 3 less than 9. Whether condition is true. If it is true, it will come this condition. If the condition is true, once again I am processing. Right? What I am processing? G number. What is G number? 9. What is I value now? 3. 9 percentile 3 equal to 0. Whether condition is true? Yes. Then immediately p value, whatever p value you have assigned as a 2, you are making it as a 1. Okay, after the 1 it will come here and checks. Okay, what it checks? I less than G number. Got it? Yes. What is I value? I value is 3 less than 9. True. Okay, after this it has come here, and once again it goes there, it comes here. Okay, once again it goes there and comes here, and once the condition is false, it will go for 10 less than 9. Condition false, it will come here and checks if p equal to 0 or G number equal to 2. No, p value is 1, G number is not as a 2. Got it? So condition is false, hence it will print number is not prime. Got it? For example, if I make 5, I'm inputting 5 percentile 2 equal to 0. False, it will come here. You are incrementing the value 4. Okay, 4 less than 5. Condition true. Once again you check 5 percentile 4 equal to 0. False, it will come here. 5 percentile 5. True, then p become 1, and it will come here. 5 less than 5. False, it will go here, and p is equal to 0 or G number is equal to 2. False, so it will come here. Now p equal to actually here it is not a 1, it is to be 0, I think so. P equal to 0 or G number equal to 2. The G number becomes a 2, it never becomes a 2. Okay, here it is a condition is wrong there. Okay, hence 5 is a prime number. Here it is 0 actually, it is not as a 1, it is 0. Here it is a 0, we have to initialize, and it has to assign as a 1. Okay, no problem. Here it is a 2 has taken, here it is a 1. If p value equal to 1 or g number is equal to 2, if it is false, then number is prime, otherwise number is not prime. Okay, so a little modifications are there. Actually little modifications are there, we will check. Okay, let me check in Google. So what is our flowchart for? Flowchart of prime number in C, using C. Yes, so this is here is a flowchart. Here it already is given. Let me check here whether it has given the flowcharts or no. Here it is given. It is somewhat complicated. Okay, don't get confused. Here it is somewhat complicated is there. Here it has taken logical and no problem, not at all a problem. We will go through this one only, don't get confused. We check once again. Flowchart of prime number using C. Flowchart to find prime number in a given range. It is a given range. Let me check finding prime numbers of flowchart. Yes, here it is given like this. Don't get confusion. So it is the thing. Your inputting number, checking, it is giving right. So here it is also some confusions are there. Don't get confused and go through this one only. This is actually correct is there, and somewhat the values varying. That's all. Okay. Somewhat values are varying. Here the also varying. Okay. Got it? Yes. If it is a false, only it has to go there. If it is a true, then it has to print prime number is prime. Okay. It means here the p should be 0. Somewhat here it is showing that wrong. We will rectify once you come to the college. Okay, if you have doubt, please keep in that doubts, and we will rectify while you come to the college. Okay, but it is actually correct. It is actually correct. Okay. Okay. Yes. Here it is a setting, but in algorithms, what we did in the prime numbers. So if p equal to 0 or g number, here p is set as 1, then continue, else go to step 11. If this condition is met, it is not prime. If this condition is not met, then it is prime. Okay, got it? Yes, means if value is 1, then yes, our concept is correct. Here the value it should be if it is a true, number is prime. Actually it is not given as a prime, right? It is not given as a prime, right? So hence we have to supposed to do that. We have to supposed to do that, right? So if p is equal to 1 means not prime. If p is equal to 0 means number is prime. Okay. So as we did this in your prime factor, as we have done here, it is right. It is showing if it is value is true, p becomes 1, right? If p becomes 1, p equal to 0 or g number is equal to go to 11. What is 11? Number is not prime. If this condition is met, number is not prime. Okay, a little difference is here. A little difference is here. Okay, equal to 0 or false. If it is false, not prime. If it is true, then it is a number is prime. Correct. Actually it is correct. There is no changes. So this program is correct. So once again you just observe, we are starting, we are initializing I value is 2 and j value p value is 2, and you are inputting a number. That number is 11. I'm inputting 11% 2 equal to 0 false, and you are incrementing the I value. Now I become 3, and you are checking 3 less than 11, condition true. Once again it comes, you are dividing with the 3, false, 4 false, 5 false, 6 false, 7 8 9 10 11. Now it is 11 term, right? 11 percentile 11 equal to 0, condition is true, then automatically p become 1. After p becomes 1, it will come here. If p equal to 0 or g number equal to 2, it is a false, it is not meeting, hence the condition is true, right? If it is true, then we are going to the prime number, right? We are going to prime number. So 11 less than 11, false. If it is false, it will come here. If p equal to 0 or g number equal to 2 or p value is 1, right? False and true, false, true, true, right? False, true, true, then it will give as number is prime. Okay, so you just give more attention to understand this concept. Okay, if you give more attention only, you can understand. Now next our concept is already we have done for the palindrome. We have to write flowchart for palindrome. Okay, now what we are doing, first starting, and we are reading a number. That number you have to read, that is a 111. You have to assign. For that reading, we are using parallelogram. For processing, right, we are assigning temp is equal to num. In temporary variable I am storing num value, that is 111, and reverse value is equal to 0, right? And now checking whether num greater than or equal to 0. Num greater than 0, not as a greater than or equal to 0, num greater than 0. Okay, num equal to 0 means num greater than 0. If this condition is true, it has to process this. What we have to process? We have to find the remainder. Number percentile 10, 111 percentile 10, what is the remainder? It is 1. So in remainder 1, it will store reverse into 10. What is reverse value? 0. 0 into 10, 0 plus remainder value 1. So now in reverse, it will store 1. Num by 10, 111 by 10, it is quotient is 11. So where the condition will go, it will come here. 11 greater than 0, condition true, it will come here. 11 percentile 10, remainder is 1. Okay, remainder is 1. Already in reverse 1 is there. 1 into 10, 10 plus 1, 11. Where we are storing 11? Reverse. Num is equal to num by 10. 11 by 10, what is the quotient? 1. So it will come here. 1 greater than 0, condition true, it will come here. 1 percentile 10, 1. Got it? 1 percentile 10 means 1. Already we have explained. In remainder it will store 1. In already here 10, 11 into 10, 110 plus 1, 111. So where I am storing? In reverse. And for the further process, 1 by 10. 1 by 10 means 0. It will come here. 0 greater than 0. Condition false. It will come here. Okay. Condition false. It will come here. And checks here. If num, in num it consists of 111. Actually here it is wrong. It is a temp. Okay. What it has to do? Here we have to compare with temp. Here it is not a num. It is temp. In temp we are having temp equal to reverse. In temporary we have stored the num value of initial one, that is 111. 111 equal to reverse. In reverse also we are having 111. If it is true, then it will print. Okay, if it is true, print number is, sorry, it is a false, right? We take just a minute. Here it should be, please observe here what it is. It is temporary variable. In temporary variable it consists of 111. In reverse we are having, okay, it is a temp, and if it is true, it will print number is palindrome. If it is false, okay, if it is false, it will print number is not palindrome. Okay, what is the value of a temp? 111. 111 in reverse, how many, what is the value we have got? 111. 111 equal to 111, condition true. If it is true, it is printing the palindrome. Then finally you are stopping. Got it? So what is once again you just observe here, you're starting. In the starting you are reading a number. I'm reading now 1 2 3. Okay, so I'm assuming these values 1 2 3 greater than 0, condition true. 1 2 3 percentile 10, remainder is 3. Here it will comes 0 into 10, 0 plus 3, reverse is 3. Number by 10 already we have got the quotient as 12. Now the new value is 12. It will come here 12 percentile as a 12 greater than 0, condition true. It will come here 12 percentile 10. What is the remainder? 2. So remainder will 2, 3 into 10, 30 plus 2, 32. So it will be stored in reverse. Num is equal to num by 10, 12 by 10, quotient is 1. Right, once again it will come here 1 greater than 0. It is true. It will enter here 1 percentile 10, 1. 32 into 10, 320 plus 1, 321. So where I am storing in reverse. Okay, and next num is equal to num by 10, 1 by 10, 0. So it will come here 0 greater than 0, condition false. It will come here. Now it will check what is the temp value, 123. What is the reverse value? 321. 123 equal to 321, false. Number is not palindrome. Got it? So likewise you are executing, and to explain this we have to finish our arrays concept. We have not yet finished array concept. Once if we have finished our array concept, I will explain this program. Okay, yes. So please observe what are the flowcharts you have learned till now. One is a simple interest, second one is the largest of three numbers, third one is a factorial, and fourth one is a prime number, and fifth one is palindrome. This 5 is very important. Okay, and this one we have to explain. Just wait. Okay, we have to yet to finish. Once I finish this, I will explain. Now next our concept is a pseudocode. This question is asked for 2 marks in the last previous question paper 2019, that is last year only. So you have to give more attention on this. Now let us see what is a pseudocode. The pseudocode is neither an algorithm nor a program. It is neither a algorithm nor a program. It is an abstract form of a program. It is an abstract form of a program, means it is showing essential details. Abstract means essential details. So for example, for the fan, you are using a fan at home, right? What are the essential part is only switch and fan. Okay, you are concentrating on only essential details, but you are not concentrating on non-essential details, whether that fan consists of cable wires or bearings or any other things, right? Nuts, bolts, everything. Okay, in the same sense your pseudocode is concentrate on the abstract of a program. Abstract means only essential details of the program. Okay, it consists of English like statements which performs the specific operations. Now then what does a pseudocode consist of? It is just like as a English like statements which performs a specific operation. If you want to perform some calculations, then you are using general English language. Okay, if you want to perform any calculations, then what you are using? You are using general English language. It is defined for an algorithm. So it is mainly defined for an algorithms. Okay, the pseudocode is for algorithms only. It does not use any graphical representation. It doesn't consist any graphical representation. That is why it is neither for algorithm nor a program. It is not used in your algorithms or not used in your program. Okay, in pseudocode the program is represented in terms of words and phrases. So then how your programs represented? Your programs represented in the form of words and phrases, but the syntax of the program is not strictly followed. But whatever the syntax is exist, it is not strictly followed. Okay, so it is not followed strictly. Let us see what are the advantages of pseudocode. PSEUDO. What is a PSEUDO? Pseudo. Okay, pseudocode. P is silent. Yes, pseudocode is a. This is an important question. If you observe the advantages, it is easy to read, easy to understand, easy to modify. Then what are the advantages? Easy to read, easy to understand, easy to modify. These are the advantages of your pseudo code. Now let us see one example. Write a pseudocode to perform the basic arithmetic operation. Arithmetic operation means addition, subtraction, multiplication and divisions, right? So to perform this pseudocode we are writing general statements, right? Read n1 comma n2. You have to read two numbers, right? Read two numbers n1 comma n2. Now sum is equal to n1 plus n2. You are directly processing. Diff is equal to n1 minus n2. Difference means subtraction. Mult means multiplication, n1 into n2. Quotient means n1 by n2. And next immediately you are printing sum diff mult quote end. Here it is not having start and a end. We are just giving for our understanding purpose. Okay, so likewise you can specify some statement. Okay, so this is a one form of a pseudocode. And that is the end of your first chapter. In this chapter these are the 2 marks questions. There may be asked for the 2 marks questions. Pseudocode is asked, flowchart is asked, algorithm you may ask, so get ready for that. And what are the symbols of a flowcharts, it is also have a chance to ask. And fifth question, write an algorithm for the above mentioned topic. Above mentioned topic is, what are those? Simple interest, prime numbers, palindrome, factorial and other things. Okay, sum and average of 3 numbers, biggest among 3 numbers. And also draw the flowcharts of the above mentioned topic. So there may be a chance for same topics. What are those? Algorithms for algorithm and flowcharts for simple interest, algorithm and flowcharts for factorial number, algorithm and flowcharts for prime number, algorithm and flowcharts for factorial number, right? Algorithm and flowcharts for palindrome numbers. Got it? So just go through it and please keep in mind, okay, you know basic definitions. These are the 2 marks, there may be a chance. And here the 6 marks questions. What are the 6 marks questions? They may are having a chance differentiate between algorithm and flowcharts. So there may be a chance they will ask you for differentiate algorithms and flowcharts. Write an algorithm to find greatest of given 3 numbers. Greatest means biggest among 3 numbers. Write an algorithm to check whether the given integer value is prime or not. So they will ask the previous questions only. Next, define algorithm and advantages of algorithm. They will ask for only algorithm and advantages of algorithm. Define flowcharts and advantages of algorithm. So you have to define the flowchart and you have to define the advantages. Actually here the question is missed. Here the advantages of algorithm. Okay, define flowcharts and a symbol used in the flowcharts with an example. So this likewise there may be a chance for you to ask 6 marks questions. So hope you understand this concept. In this chapter we have learned these concepts. Okay, what is algorithm, what is the flowcharts, what are the problem solving techniques, what are the procedures we have to follow, right? So here these topics are very important: algorithm, flowcharts, okay, and pseudocode. These 3 topics are very important and please go through it. I will share this chapter PDF in your WhatsApp. Okay, yes, chapter 1. See, I will share you. I'm sorry. See you in the next class.